Welcome back, welcome back. Today's crazy question of the day. Men and women hurt each other, right? And we seem to be having this contest of who can hurt each other the most and who's the worst. You know what I'm saying? And I really say it's equal. But being on the man side, I can't always think of what men do because, we're the ones that experience things from the woman's side and you experience things from the man's side. So you would be able to voice your opinion due to your experiences with us. Now, I think women top men all the time when it comes to hurt. Like, a man can destroy a woman. We have the power to literally like like control their mind, because a woman that gives herself to you completely, that's what they do. They allow you. It's not that you actually control them. See, when a woman trusts you, you can tell her what to think and how to think it, you know? And then if you're smart enough to explain it, or she's, smart enough to ask you to explain it, just in case you don't want to just do shit for no reason, just because she love you, you know? Then you explain why she's going to listen to you, you know? Now, having that ability to, gain someone's trust, to tell them what to do with their life is a very big thing. And when men betray that, when you back out on a deal and say, well, I found a better version of you, so, I don't want to deal with you no more. I made you a certain way, and that way I made you may not be the way for other men, so I kind of crippled you now, damaged you, Now, when I say women always can, I believe, only because I'm on this side, but I've seen so much horrors upon women. I'm sure a woman could, hopefully write in the comments how we top this one. There's nothing worse than a woman. I don't know what's anything worse than a woman that pretends a child is yours to keep you in a relationship, And then, because the man doesn't know, they're fucking using the child against them, right? And just because this man has what a man's supposed to have, love your children, be able and be willing to go through anything to, make sure they have a little bit of better life and experience on the world. Hey, Squirrely! What's going on? Squirrely on the hunt. And, it's always been man's biggest problem is making sure the kids is yours, Because men actually love children. Like, we live in a world where they teach us that women are the most passionate and they're the lovers of children. And I'm like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I see it in women because, you are the nurturers and, it comes out of you. You form that special bond with it. And, the feelings and the chemicals and it's all of that stuff. But you forget that life form was inside of me. I had to decide, am I responsible enough? Or the other side of the force, I don't give a fuck and I'm going to splash all inside her. And whatever happens, happens. Hopefully I don't get her pregnant. But, on a good man's side, it takes a lot for a man to really see this world for what it is and then say, I'm going to bring another version of me into this fucking, this shit, you know? It takes a lot for a man to want to do that, a responsible man. And when it seems like all through my life, I've seen those men get punished the most. All the men that want to have a baby, they all got to deal with a woman like that because they know that they see your key to life. They see the thing you fight for, so they use it against you and make you give things to them. Bend your will towards giving them things instead of them just asking you, like, you don't have to use the kid against me. Like, you need a little extra things, I get it. We left each other, you have the kid. You don't have, hey, good morning. You don't have to use the kid against me because you're not, you ain't got, your stinky link ain't throwing you money, you know. You want to go out to eat, you need your hair done or some shit. You looking raggedy and shit without me. I get it. You should have got that though and understood. You don't have to use the kid and, oh, if you don't give me this, I'ma do that. Nah, confirmation. You could have actually like used the power of, hey bro, half of that kid is me and half that kid is you. I understand like you don't want to give a little extra money. Hey, Squirrely! What's going on, nigga? I understand you don't want to, take care of me no more because, I broke the boundaries and the contracts and we're not together. But that's still your kid. Remember when your mom was, single? Did you like seeing your mom look like a fucking ragamuffin, my nigga? No, nigga, that shit affected you. Like, damn, everybody else's mom look clean and got the nice clothes on. My mom, she got a fucking t-shirt on and hair barely done. She had to do her own nails. You know what I'm saying? This is where men need to understand how much power you have of being a stand-up man and then leaving a woman. It automatically disgraces them. And not because you do anything, it's because women hate women and they make fun of each other for it. You couldn't keep a man and all, you know what I mean? They hold themselves to stupid-ass standards, like if you don't have this wig on and this, And then we get the blunt of the force of it, the traumas after, the fucking shame they gotta feel from other women. Now, I don't know what, I know a lot of things that men do, but I've always seemed to seen the pain in the eyes of a man that has to deal with that. Knowing I gotta stay in this relationship because if I leave, she's going to, she's gonna fucking do things. And my kid doesn't need that. I'd rather take all the abuse. That way when my kid gets older and they're able to understand real life, I'm going to divorce her and then they're going to ask questions. And then they're going to get her side of the story and then they can get my side of the story.